Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to another stage of Zwift Unlocked. We are heading to the brand new roads of New York for stage 4, the Spinfinity route. 19 kilometers, 160 meters of climbing with a few rolling kickers and a whole lot of chaos packed into a short and punchy race. Let's take a look at the start list and see who is lining up today. Some top tier Swifters are in the stacked 100 rider field. In the advanced category, Jan Iffert, Bobby Thompson, David Sierra, just to name a few. I'm down in 34th. So it's going to be absolutely mad today. I had no idea what to expect since there was no information about the new roads. So we are underway and you can see the profile on the top right corner. Nothing crazy, but expect fast pace throughout these rolling kickers. The fast guy will definitely try to make the peloton explode into pieces. Let's see if they can do that. I'm also riding with a lot of fellow YouTubers, teammates, and friends today. Luke Walton from Rough Draft Cycling is here, and also Ray from Tactical Watts. And my Swedish enemy from the last few races, Teddy, is also here. Let's see if I can get revenge for last week's defeat on the square climb, finish against Teddy today. All right, we are done with the lead in, and this section is actually going to be the final few kilometers. So we got this kick here with some orange and yellow gradients, so nothing crazy, definitely draftable. And then we reach the finish straight on this Times Square inspired section here on the new roads of New York. Let me know how you like this new expansion of New York. I was never really a big fan of New York before. I think this definitely adds some value to the world, but still, I'm not the biggest fan of these like glass roads and very like fantasy, colorful, and artificial kind of roads and yeah, escalators and everything like this one. We're going down here the escalator into this subway section here, long straight, and you can see the pace is already getting spicy here at this point. Some attacks at the front, and the peloton is strung out here. I'm here right next to my teammate Michael here, who is almost like opening up the gap here, trying to close this down here with 6 watts per kg. And yeah, we are 5.5 kilometers in, and we are at 4.5 watts per kg average. So I'm sprinting here up this escalator, and I just found out later that you don't have to do that actually, because there's a boost and these arrows kind of show it, so they kind of accelerate you, and yeah, you don't need to push that hard, I believe. I mean, not sure how it is exactly, but that's what I learned so far, and also what GP Lama said in his videos. So we are done, and we are reaching the Brooklyn Bridge. The first real test to the legs here. Pretty nasty climb, I gotta just say. Like, he starts here with 5% gradient. I'm here right in a good position, standing up here, pushing 8 watts per kg. So the pace is really relentless. The peloton is still huge, and now you can see the Brooklyn Bridge arriving ahead of us. And yeah, this already hurt like hell. You can see my heart rate is at 187, pushing 6 watts per kg here, to trying to stay with the guys here. 3% gradient, so it's draftable. The pace is pretty high here, but I was still suffering so much, just waiting for the end of the climb here and pushing for my dear life, yeah, to hold on to this group. Teddy is also right behind me. There's also Michael, my teammate, and lots of other guys here in this really stacked field today. And yeah, the group is still very big here after the Brooklyn Bridge. It's hard to break away here at this point because it's not too steep, but these guys at the front really go for a really fast pace here. All right, we take the turn, and then we go back via the Manhattan Bridge here. This is a bit shorter and not as steep as the Brooklyn Bridge, definitely easier. And yeah, I'm trying to get there in a good position at the front of the field here, trying to hold my position, pushing here 7 watts per kg, 6 watts per kg, 5 watts per kg. So really suffering, using my drafting boost because I just wanted to hold on to this group, and the pace was just so crazy. Like, we were pushing all the time. Average watts per kg is at 4.8 at this moment, 11 kilometers in, 8 kilometers to go, and we are reaching the top here of this bridge. And yeah, it was just, I mean, you can see my face, like I'm suffering really much, and the field is still so big. I'm fading here a bit, but I knew, like, okay, I will stay here with the group and I will be able to, yeah, recover a bit, hopefully, for the final that is yet to come. 6 kilometers to go, and then we will soon reach. We will approach the. Oh, first of all, yeah, first we will go through the subway again here, and we are approaching the escalator once again, and I will send it like crazy once again here as well. You can see I'm starting to build up some momentum, starting to build up the speed here, and then going full gas here up this very steep 19% gradient section, moving up lots of positions here, ending up in second position after this climb, or like short kick. And yeah, but that's like good for me. I'm just a bit. It's a bummer for me that there's the boost for this escalator. All right, 3.4 kilometers to go, and we are back here at the Times Square section, and we are back at this lead-in section that we started the race with. So we have these few kicks here, and yeah, reminds a bit of the rooftop KOM in Neokyo, but not as hard, of course. So it's a lot shorter, and it was also hard for the guys at the front to break away because it was not steep enough. They just tried to, of course, keep the pace up, so everyone is hurt and yeah, exhausted. But yeah, I'm at the very front here, pushing 6 watts per kg, trying to stay there, pushing 7 watts per kg, hoping maybe for a group to break away and I can be there at the front. But yeah, it's not working. Like the draft is still there and everyone is following. I'm keeping my drafting boost for the final. Still 2.5 kilometers to go, and I'm here in a very good position, trying to stay there, but also trying to recover a bit here for the final, because I know like it will be hard to break away here against this big group of riders. So I will need to find the right timing to get to the front, and then hopefully stay there and yeah, do a good sprint. Let's see, because in these advanced category fields, the sprint is always very, very long and almost like kilometer normally. All right, I'm approaching here the final, the finishing straight, in a great position here. 700 meters to go. I'm right at the front, already pushing 6 watts per kg, just trying to stay there. 7 watts per kg. You could already see the first red numbers. And this was a mistake. I should have already used my drafting boost definitely earlier. I was too late with that. Everyone is already using it. I'm still waiting. You can already see the first red numbers. I'm also pushing 8 watts per kg, 9 watts per kg, waiting for these like less than 300 meters to really go for it. And you can see I'm losing lots of positions. I'm not there. Pushing 908 watts, 14.6 watts per kg, but I'm too far behind. I can make up a few positions, but I will not be able to get there to the front. Yeah, losing the momentum here, already absolutely cooked and not possible to get any further ahead. Bit disappointing here that I couldn't do any better. And I mean, this is crazy. You can see who is just ahead of me. Teddy, of course, he beat me again by 300ths of a second. So congrats to him. Very close battle. Wins again. And I mean, 4.7 watts per kg for me average. And also the power numbers were insanely strong. It was super tough up these kickers, the Manhattan Bridge and Brooklyn Bridge, and also the final 3 kilometers were also super, super tough. So I was really, really suffering there. And this race was unexpectedly really, really hard. And you can also see with my power numbers, 10 minutes PB with 321 watts, 5.2 watts per kg. But I mean, also like from 2 minutes till 25 minutes, I'm not really far off my PBs. So that was just really, really hard race. Also like very explosive, but still you also needed these endurance numbers to keep up. And I mean, this shows how hard it was on Zwift Power. Of all my racing, was my second best 20 minutes effort, fifth best 5 minutes effort, and second best 1 minute effort, and best 30 seconds effort, and 10th best 15 seconds effort. So yeah, absolutely crazy race and relentless pace throughout the whole stage. So in the Zwift Unlocked series, I'm here in 15th position. Shout out to Teddy, who's in 7th, and Luke Walton in 10th place. So amazing result. Yeah, I lost a bit of time in the first stage when I wasn't part of this big group. In Austrian ranking, I'm behind Patrick, who is also part of our team now. So congrats to him, also strong race. And yeah, that was an interesting stage. I was definitely suffering very, very hard during the race. I felt like I have bad legs, but after seeing the power numbers, I just knew like, okay, it was just really, really fast. So what a race. That was non-stop pain from the gun. Let me know in the comments, how did stage 4 go for you? And of course, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and help me get to 700 subscribers. And I'll see you for stage 5. Oh, and wait, before we end today's video, I have some bonus content for you. A short vertical video about my late autumn outdoor ride on the weekend. It was a wonderful autumn day in Vienna, and I went for a nice spin with my local mates. Enjoy that footage, and see you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.
Dann ist der Kier vorbei.